Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's the boy Trill here on the AyItsUsFamily channel. I'm here with the legend,
Mom.
you feel me? And today, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If you got an iPhone, y'all already know what type of time it is. We are looking at the iPhone 15/15 Pro unboxing. I'm not gonna lie, iPhone got a knack of literally not changing their phones at all and just upgrading the camera. So I'm really trying to see, is that the case for the 15? Most likely, or not. We trying to see that. Obviously, video by Marques Brownlee. Y'all make sure to subscribe to him. Definitely like the video. Obviously, if you want to watch the video yourself, give your own opinions, conjecture, and all that, the original link to that will be down in the description.
Down at the bottom.
So, without further ado, let's get into it.
All right, so this was 2 days ago.
All right, so this is an iPhone 15 and a 15 Plus and a 15 Pro and a 15 Pro Max. Every new phone in the lineup, new colors, new materials, new ports. There's some good stuff to unbox here, so let's do it.
Let's see it.
Okay,
So starting with iPhone 15 and 15 Plus. This iPhone 15 here is the new blue color, and
I like
it
my
is
7 Plus.
I'm just gonna go ahead and rename this color to barely blue. I think that's an appropriate name because it really is barely giving hints of blue. You can really see it on the side rails.
That's like white.
But
where's the blue?
Yeah, really
on the
subtle
back?
colors across the board
Subtle
this year.
color.
Anyway, the other things in the box.
That's not
That's
blue. They don't
blue?
know their colors.
Yo, that's blue? Alright.
No, that's white.
Yeah, no, that's
But I'm
Are the
still
paperwork,
stuck on this
the
15.
single white Apple sticker, and there is no SIM card ejector
Now you
tool
gotta
here
put your
since they're
own
all
sticker
eSIM,
on?
at least in the US now.
Yo, it's
You gotta put your own sticker on.
Yo, forget the sticker. I'm surprised this boy actually came with a cord. Because remember when he used to come with a whole charger? Like, bro, this boy actually came, bro.
Okay, wait.
Yo.
Wait a minute, hold on.
USB-C.
First of all, I'm still on 15. I love my 7 Plus. I like a phone with a button. This probably don't even have a button.
She doesn't use that garbage anymore. That John, like literally,
My phone is not garbage. I want my phone back.
No, you don't. Like whatever. Anyway,
They should come out with an iPhone flip.
An iPhone flip. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. Whenever that comes out, I'll make sure I never buy that.
Slide up like I like the keyboard.
I'd buy that joint just to.
All right, but I'm looking
that
for
joint.
15. I'm at a what is this? 11?
A 10.
No, the XR.
No, 11.
What?
Yeah, that's a 10.
Is it XR? Huh? Is it 10?
10. iPhone 10. iPhone X.
It says XR.
I don't know which one it is. I don't care. Like,
Give
we
me
worry
a
about
look
the 15.
Well, what you got?
Yo, we got not the most updated phone, which I don't even want it in the first place.
Okay, I got one
as far as
camera
I'm
and I
seeing
got
right
like 2. All right, fine.
As far as I'm seeing right now, this look like my phone. Like,
I don't know. Let's go back to this is blue. Anyway, go ahead. 15.
bro, I don't see no difference so far.
And you got to put your own
But most
sticker on.
importantly, the new cable in the iPhone box for
new
all
cable?
new
USB-C.
iPhones is a single white braided USB-C to USB-C
Oh,
cable.
it's
I think this
braided.
is the first time the iPhone is shipping with a braided, nice cable like
Braided.
this. So hopefully it'll be a higher quality and more durable
So
than
that
the old
probably was
cables we've been getting for
$300
years.
because it was
So
braided.
cool, USB-C cable, USB-C phone.
Yo, $300
Now if you take a look at the
type accurate,
Plus,
I'm not gonna lie.
same idea, bigger box,
Okay.
but this
Is it
new incredibly pale yellow. I mean, again, in
Is that
perfect light.
Yo,
is that
these
the camera?
Yo, these colors
this
are
the
garbage.
video?
I'm sorry, these colors are trash.
Where's
like, bro,
yellow?
yo, I can kind of see the hints of yellow.
Okay.
Both these phones look white though.
All right, so
Like-
wait a minute. Let me catch up. 15.
And there's the 15 Plus. Yeah, 15.
Lighting at the Apple event, I think
Okay.
it looked a little bit more colorful,
put
but
your
it
own
just looks
sticker on?
extremely pale out here. And then
I
we've
see
got the
pale
Pro
by the camera.
boxes for the Pro
What
phones
the
as well.
heck is
Still
going
white
on?
boxes, but dark wallpapers.
Okay.
So the iPhone 15 Pro I have here is the new
Okay,
dark
they go
blue
a real color.
I
That's
almost want
nice,
to call
but it
this one
looks
barely
tiny.
blue again, but this time it's
Barely
darker
blue.
and
That
kind of
one's
borders
blue.
on
That
gray
looks
when the light
tiny.
hits
Does
it from
that
certain
look tiny
angles.
to you?
Very
Yeah.
safe.
You
Same
gotta
stuff
put
in the
your
box
sticker
after
on.
that though. The paperwork, the
Yo,
white
this boy remind me of an old iPhone SE, boy, iPhone 5. That's how small this joint is. Nah,
Nah,
bro.
that's probably bigger than mine.
Nah, no, I don't think it is. But like this
an
joint,
Apple sticker and the new braided
Yo,
USB-C
what is the
cable.
purpose of all those?
And then our iPhone
things
15
in the
Pro
back
Max
camera?
here is the new natural
is that gray?
titanium color.
That's nice.
Yes,
And
That's nice.
titanium.
That's
I
nice.
like that
I'm a
color.
cutie bee,
I
that's
think
nice.
this is going to be the one to get. This,
Yeah.
I like
it's
the
the
color.
best
That's
color
all I
in
care.
person in
Yeah,
the hand.
color,
I'll talk more
see?
about why in a minute. But
But why is the
there
color
you
of
have
phone
it.
even matter?
The slightly new
look at
unboxing
this.
experience on iPhone 15s and 15 Pros. So by the time you see this, I've been testing these phones for about 6 days now. Not
Okay.
quite enough time for a review by my standards, but still plenty of time to give you some interesting thoughts, some things that I've picked up on, and some quirks. So first of all, these pale colors, I don't really know how else to say it. Like, this might be
trash.
totally fine with you. I always get told everyone's going to
Oh,
put
is
a
that
case
the one
on
that's
their
blue
phone,
but
which
white?
they
That
probably
was blue.
are. But hey, Apple did spend a ton of time and
What
money
is
making
that?
this new,
Wait a minute,
softer...
whoa.
I see the Pixel. I think that's a Pixel 7. No, it might be a Pixel 8. Actually.
No, that's that an iPhone?
No, that's a Google phone. But
Oh yeah, I'm more confused. Google got his own phone.
Oh my God, you a geriatric? Actually, yes.
I don't know who that is, but
okay. Up there. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't know Google had phones.
Wow, that's a Google phone.
Yeah.
So iPhone, Android, and a Google.
You got iPhone, Samsung. I guess Android would be counted as phones like this, but it's
so Google's Android.
Yeah, Google would be like an Android phone. You could say that.
Okay, so iPhone, Google,
Samsung.
Android. Samsung is Android.
See, it's all the same.
I don't know. Come on, this
Touch
all
satin
costs too
finish
much.
on the back, and some of us
That look
will
heavy,
carry
though.
our phones around with no case.
That's
So
Who?
it's worth
Not
mentioning.
me.
That's stupid.
For the Pro phones, there's actually an
I'm not gonna lie. The only people that do that, you got money to buy another one. Because
Yeah.
there's no way you're gonna look me in the face and be like, yeah, I'm never gonna drop my phone. Trust me, I'm good. You're
Just
lying.
yesterday, I was scared because I got a little crack on my screen.
extra layer of interesting though, because they've switched that rail
looks
material,
heavy.
the part that you actually touch on the outside, from shiny stainless steel to brushed titanium.
That's kind of
Okay.
We've
cool.
all heard about how much lighter it is, and it's something like 10%
I just said
lighter,
it
which
looks
is enough for
heavy.
me to notice and enjoy. But the other thing is, I thought the brushed
don't know
finish
if I'm
would
gonna
sort of
notice that.
eliminate fingerprints on the sides. Absolutely not. I was wrong about
No.
that. I mean, it's not as bad as stainless steel, but especially on these darker colors
Look at
like
that.
the
You see
black
his
or
fingerprints.
this blue,
Yeah.
you can totally see fingerprints and
Yes.
sort of where your
But
hand.
again, is that a problem with product, or is that like maybe you just got too much oil on your hands type joint? Like maybe your hands is really oily. I don't
It
know.
all depends.
Like that could be either or.
Oils are marking up the sides of the phone.
See?
And then on top of that, this is not anodized like aluminum might be. This is the new PVD coating they talked about on stage. And it's only been a week here for me. And so I don't know exactly how well this will hold up over time. But what I do know is if you get a scratch deep enough into this coating, it's got to be the natural titanium color underneath, which is very light. And so that might look rough if you drop this phone with no case and get like a big gash on your dark colored phone and have light marks all over it. All of that to say, I do really think that this natural titanium or the
that
light
color's nice.
is going to be
That
the better
color's nice.
color to get on the Pros this year. Okay, some things I've noticed in my first week. So first of all, on the Pro, the bezels are technically a little
that
bit
3D?
thinner, which makes
What app is that? Is that the weather app? If that's the weather app, that's fire.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna
That's
lie.
3D.
That's what I'm saying. That if that's the weather app, that's cool. Like that's really
the
cool.
buy is a little smaller. But you really don't notice that much after
That
a
is
few
the
minutes.
weather app.
What you
What
do
the
notice more actually visually is the slightly softer curves all the way around these phones. Seriously, on the 15 and 15 Pro. Because on the 14, it was so square. Like it just went straight to the edge with a flat display and then
Yeah.
it dropped right into the rail at 90 degrees. On these new phones, the edge of the front glass
Oh, okay,
actually
you
has
can
a little
see
bit of
it.
curve at the
Yes,
very
you can
edges.
see it.
So it's a
Okay.
softer curve into the
I feel like
rail.
that'll probably
Then the
feel better,
rail
like,
itself
holding it in
has
your
softer
Yeah.
curves than the totally sharp corners from last year. So I think it's a nice hybrid of making it
Okay.
just more comfortable in the hand with these curves, but still
I still
keeping
need
it
a
generally
case.
Doing this
boxy.
with
Yeah,
no
he
case,
can-
Now, with
and that scared
USB-C
me
on these
so
phones,
bad.
we already learned that you can just
Oh,
plug
here
in
we
a
go, the bane of my existence.
What?
USB-C. Because here's the problem with this. Like, people are not just gonna all of a sudden start. Well, actually, they are, bro. That's what happens when you basically have a monopoly on phones. Because you know, people be like, "Yo, but you got an Android, you got a Google, you don't got an
Seamless.
iPhone."
Yeah.
Like, so has obviously not trying to be like get FOMO or feel like they getting bullied or whatever. So they're gonna buy this joint, and then buy this joint, you need a USB-C. But then like all the phones is going to
But
USB-C
all the new
now.
phones now is
But like that's annoying because
USB-C.
what about the people in like
Me?
the most like I don't even know what to say. How do I put it?
XR?
I know how to put
Uh,
it. There's people like me who can't afford that new joint, and I still got to use my iPhone 11, which doesn't have USB-C. Like, what
Oh,
do we do
yeah.
then? I ain't gonna lie, like, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. Capitalism.
Keep our
Capitalism.
chargers, or you order them from somewhere else.
Capitalism. Yeah, capitalism. That's tough.
I'm just
a
waiting
cable
to
to
hear the price
charge
of
an
these
accessory,
phones.
right? So
I think it's like
no
800.
reverse wireless charging, but you
Okay.
can
It's
at least
honestly
plug
not
in a
that bad. I'm
USB-C
thinking it's
cable
gonna be like
straight
2
to
bands.
AirPods or an Apple Watch MagSafe charger, whatever, and it will charge from your phone's battery. So that's already pretty
Okay.
interesting. But I decided
Okay,
it's
it's like-
worth
it's like a
learning
battery.
all
Okay.
the rules and behaviors of
That's
plugging
actually
things
cool.
into the iPhone 15s. So here they are. So if you plug in any older Lightning iPhone into a
here we go.
USB-C
Look.
iPhone, regardless of the charge state, the USB-C iPhone will always give battery to the Lightning iPhone every single
Wait a
time,
minute.
no matter.
Okay,
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait
fire.
a
That's
minute.
fire. I'm not gonna lie. That's fire. That's fire.
So you gonna take the
That's all
USB-C
The iPhone 15.
Okay,
Plug
into
it
the
there.
for the 15, and we're gonna take our old head.
You can take my like, iPhone
oldies,
11, iPhone XR, plug
and
it in
plug
there.
it in.
It start charging my phone.
Ooh,
That's
can I get some of that battery?
Yo, that's tough. You could really battery shop. I'm like, yo, let me charge my phone off your phone real quick. That job be funny.
Okay, I like that.
Funny.
I like that.
Okay, that's a good little.
That's a plus.
New drink.
Now, if you plug in another USB-C iPhone into your USB-C iPhone, it actually does a handshake where they talk to each other, figure out which one has the lower battery, and then the one with the higher state of charge goes, all right, I'm a battery bank, and I will start charging the one with the lower state of charge. All the way till you unplug it. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and it works pretty well. Then I decided to try a couple of Android phones and see if the same handshake happened. Basically, what we found is if you plug into your friend's Android phone who has more battery than you, and that phone has USB PD, it will actually act like a battery bank. But if the phone doesn't have USB PD, which is a bunch actually right now, it's pretty inconsistent, and you could end up charging it, or it could end up charging you. Literally unplug and try it again. But if it has USB power delivery, it will actually do the same handshake that the iPhone does. It's only 4.5 watts out, so it's not huge. It's not going to fast charge or anything. But it is ideal for accessories. You can literally use the cable in the box to charge up the new AirPods.
That was 300.
Or whatever else you want to try. But yeah, you can rescue another smartphone in a pinch. So then, the new action button on the Pros. I was very curious about this. I was not sure if it would have some restrictions or if there's some things that it wouldn't let you do. And it turns out, I haven't been able to find any so far. It seems like it basically lets you do anything you want, and I'm very happy about that. I mean, this was a feature of a lot of Android phones in the past. There were some LG phones that did this, some Sony phones, I want to say some ASUS phones. I'm hoping it starts to make a bit of a comeback here because on this new iPhone, it is great. So you jump into the settings and go to Action Button, and it loads up this whole crazy UI that's just like
fire. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually really cool. So it's like a button on your phone. You can program to do whatever you want. I ain't gonna lie, that joint's hard. That joint's actually really tough.
The action button.
That joint's fire.
Okay.
Nothing like any of the other settings pages on the iPhone. Like they just stapled this in here, but
you can set it to do not disturb, camera,
and as I showed you in the impressions video, you can do any number of pre-programmed things with this button.
Yo, who's setting this to voice memo? Like, yo, let me send a voice memo real quick. Why is that even an option on here? Silent mode is cool.
If you ain't got a 15, how you gonna get the memo?
You don't. I don't know because all iPhones have voice. No, first of all, you don't even send voice memos. You send voice messages.
Right.
A voice memo is like a thing you just save in your phone. Like if you had like like them portable diary joints, like the audio recorders. I don't even know why you'd use that in the first place.
I don't even know.
But
by default, it is still the mute switch that it replaces. And it has those two different haptic patterns. So when you mute it in your pocket, you know exactly what you're doing without even checking. You did it correctly. But honestly, I don't know. I leave my phone on mute most of the time anyway. So you can also have it open up the camera in any of the camera modes. But then again, the camera shortcut is like right on your lock screen already, and I'm pretty used to that.
Yeah, that's a good point, though.
Same thing with the flashlight. You could do that, but it's also already on everyone's lock screen.
Okay.
I like the voice memo trigger. It's actually pretty convenient because it immediately starts recording when you press and hold the button. But my favorite, by a mile, is the Siri shortcuts function because it basically lets you do anything else. You can have it, you can stack up a bunch of different functions that are like location dependent, or you can have it call a certain contact or do certain things, or if you just want to literally open any app on your phone with zero lag. So it could be your to-do list app or your calendar app or just open YouTube with any one button press, whatever you want. For me, I'm going to
I ain't gonna lie, this would be me and TikTok. I'm not gonna front. Had that joint automatically go to TikTok, that'd be funny. But then that just proves how bad brand new heads are addicted to the joint.
To the Google Assistant, the best assistant available on the iPhone. Also, Apple, if you're listening, I also wish you could map a double press or a triple press of the action button to a new specific function.
That'd be cool.
Just think about it. Also, I was kind of curious how cases would handle this new action button, so I asked channel sponsor D-Brand to send over their new Ghost case, and I have it here. Personally, pretty solid. I think this matte black skeleton design looks sick. And yes, I can confirm that even with the case, the action button still feels nice and clicky.
That's a nice case.
Now, you might be thinking, all right, what's so special about this clear case? I've seen a million clear cases. And between the skeleton and MagSafe, there's a bunch of other stuff. But my favorite, personally, is if you've ever owned a clear case before, you probably know that after a while, it kind of ends up looking like this.
Yes.
Just disgusting and yellow. But D-Brand has promised me that they've specifically engineered the Ghost case to be impossible to yellow. and they use those words themselves.
The stuff
so
get
they
inside the case,
I'm like,
and it
or
gets dirty
it's
and
black. So even if it does yellow, you probably not.
you're not gonna be able to see it. No, I like that ghost case.
It's
actually
nice,
give you like a lifetime case replacement guarantee if it ever yellows. So that's either
see the yellow on
a
the
real
black.
promise or
Exactly.
free cases
That's
for
what
life,
I was saying.
the way I see it. Either way, if you're interested, I'll leave a link below the like button if you want to check it out. That's the D-brand ghost case. Now, I've also been taking some pictures and videos with these new cameras to get a sense of how they perform. I will be taking many, many more, posting them on Twitter if you want to follow me there,
really
Instagram as well. I also fully plan on shooting the next autofocus car channel video with this phone, so you already know you can go subscribe over there to see how the video looks, to hear how the microphones sound. One thing that they did mention in the keynote specifically was there was a new coating over the lenses that I immediately thought, oh, does this fix the horrible nighttime flare issues with the iPhone's video? First thing I did was go to a dark room, bring it out at night, shoot with some lights. No, it didn't fix it, unfortunately.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This may be the first iPhone where it's not just the camera that was the only thing worthy of upgrades.
I have a question, and I've been having this question for a couple of years now. What is the purpose of these camera buttons? Or why can't you just have one hole? I don't understand. Why can't you just have one? Why do you have to have three camera holes? I don't get that.
I'm pretty sure it's like it's like each one is a different lens, so like 0.5 lens or.
So if you're looking at one thing, you're not looking at three different things. You're not looking out of the three different lenses.
Choosing which lens to look at and take the picture or video through. That's why it has multiple. Either way, I feel like most of the phones, like I'm sure most people agree, most of the phones have just been upgrades where it's just the camera is better. But this one actually, see, it added a new action button, the UI.
I like that.
Better.
Yeah, see,
I'm not
that's
gonna lie,
something different.
It's actually nice. Like I really feel like this one might be changing it for real.
What happened to the purpose of a cell phone? To call people. Now it's like, I know you call people, but now the cell phone is just doing everything, everything but cooking.
I'm cleaning,
but it's just doing everything.
Like Kev be saying, like the real going into the future, because you literally have a device in your pocket that could literally basically almost do anything. You could call, text, you could look at a person could be all the way across the world. You could FaceTime them, see them face to face. You feel me?
You can control your TV.
You got the entire that's what I be doing. Yo, battery in my remote died. I'm controlling my TV with my phone, bro. Like what? Yo, come on, boy, that's tough. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't mentioned the price. Well, it's still a little bit more left to the video. Let's see. I want to hear some prices.
I'm sure the coating does some other great stuff during the daytime, but there's still flare issues, sadly. But also, lastly, I want to clarify the new camera behavior on the Pro phones. In the impressions video, I was a little down on the whole like 1x versus 1.2x versus 1.5x thing because I thought it was literally just a digital crop, which would be pretty pointless to me. But it's actually closer to a set of super res zoom presets that you can actually then digitally zoom between. I'll detail all of this in the full reviews. And
you might as well use
here's
this
some
to record.
benchmark scores in case you're curious about that sort of thing for performance for the A17 Pro, which is...
There are some people that strictly use their phone to record because they just get the newest phone and record off that joint. Because you could do everything on it. You could record on it, go on CapCut or something like that, edit on there. Like, yo... So I don't blame them. I used to record my videos on my phone.
But generally, I think that wraps up my first.
And I don't got no 15. I say that much.
Now that I got it in the studio.
That was his second impression.
Really, I feel like the base iPhone 15s, if you're thinking if you want to buy one of these or pre-order them, it's a bigger improvement than it seems on paper. Like nothing is actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Pre-order.
Oh yeah, because it's not exactly out yet.
Oh, okay, they're not out yet.
Where you can pre-order them, they're really starting.
Man, that's already ordered by a lot of people.
Oh yeah, a ton. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was ordered 2 years ago when they was on the 13.
Like if they don't have them, they gonna have FOMO, fear of missing out, and they just gonna spend all their bread because they gotta fit in.
Oh wow,
nah, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna fit in with this bread in my wallet. Y'all good? Anyway,
new here, but because it's bringing things from last year's Pro phone, it's actually a very solid phone. And then the Pro, it's a lot more interesting because there's some genuinely new stuff happening. I've seen new stuff with the cameras. Also, it seems like someone found out the batteries are slightly bigger across the board, which is good too. We'll see if that holds up.
When do you see the battery?
But generally, let me know what you want to see in the full reviews in the comment section below because I will be working on those over the next couple days and weeks, and hopefully you'll see that soon.
All right.
Either way, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
Well, I'll sample the iPhone 15 if anybody want to send it to me.
I'll look it up real quick, see how much it should be.
I will definitely be a person to sample it. I don't know if I'm gonna be a person to buy it. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I'll stick with my XR. But I want my 7 Plus. That was the best.
iPhone 15, 128 gig. Is about $800, $829. Yeah, so it's around that like 800, 900 range.
It's at to 1100. Right here.
Oh yeah, it's around that like 800, 900.
And they come in all those colors.
And it's got honestly the colors weren't bad, but I feel like that pale yellow, that pale blue, them colors was trash.
I like the titanium.
The natural gray, the titanium was good. That was fun.
I would say, if anything, if anybody said, well, what did you like about it? I would say the action button. I like that action button.
I think for me, it's the action button and low key, and of course, is what people be getting these jokes for. It's the camera, but I like their camera features now. They have like different lenses within the lens. Like, you're not gonna understand. Like on the camera, I like the lens I have on the camera right now is a 15 to 45 millimeter lens. Like on the phone, he had what, 15, 28, 35. I'm like, yo, on a phone? Like, yo, that's kind of crazy. Okay. But hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all let us know down below. Do y'all want to cop an iPhone 15? Should we be trying to look to get one ourselves? I don't know how.
Oh, you want to get one for me to sample it?
Yeah, feel me? Like
to be that everyday person with an iPhone 15? Oh.
Yo, right. Tried them. But, y'all, this was the iPhone 15/15 Pro unboxing and second look by the boy Marques Brownlee. It was a great video. I felt like it was a great review. Showed us a lot of the features of the phone.
Straight to the point.
And
I like it.
We're literally straight to the point. Only thing was missing was price, but as y'all know, it's a routine like $800 and $1,000. So, with that being said, though, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all make sure what? Like, comment, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know. Hit the what?
Ding, 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 ding.
Post notification bell. I'm not going to lie. Share this video with a lot
of friends. A lot of friends.
And we're going to see y'all later. Peace.